Greetings everyone, this is Castantino. In the last video I talked about Sonic the Hedgehog, which, new Sonic doesn't look too bad, as I said. This one's going to be a little bit, go into some territory of controversy, bullshit, and god fucking damn Disney, why the fuck do you... Let's get started with this. So, on November, that's good. So on coming up is a new Marvel film. A film based on a character that, mind you, the only way I know her is that she was in a coma during the X-Men cartoon show in the 90s. And thanks to Rogue doing her thing and not letting go. So, the only other times I know her are basically recent, which is to say, not good. Because of what apparently she's been done. So Marvel Studios and Kevin Feige's, it's taken him 10 years, but hey, the guy had to go freaking butt fuck stupid eventually, right? Being part of Marvel. So he decided we needed to have freaking Captain Marvel. But sorry, this isn't about Captain Marvel. You want Captain Marvel? There are plenty of people you can go to. My suggestions: go to see Mecha Random 42, that Star Wars girl. Those freaking awesome guys over at Midnight's Edge and Midnight's Edge After Dark. I kind of wish they'd knock off the soundboard a little bit, but hey, it's not my pod. I'm not on the podcast, so. Oh, and of course Doomcock. But honestly, my problem isn't so much with the characters. My problem stems from the fact that is with the movies themselves. The movies themselves have become basically something I can go into and just, called it, called that, called this, but honestly, they follow introduction to the hero, introduction to the villain, who sadly is more than likely going to be forgotten because they keep killing them off. Here's the plot. It's basically the hero's trope. Now, I'm not going to get into the hero's trope because that's not what I do. I rant. Hero's trope, go to overly sarcastic. Jesus Christ, I'm really plugging a lot of freaking other channels. Hey guys, if you want me to freaking shill, Midnight's Edge, Mecha, Random 42, give me overly sarcastic, give me a call. Send me a couple viewers too, by the way. But anyway, getting off topic there. Basically, it's always the same. It's, here's the good guy, blah blah blah, and then it follows this. Here's the good guy at his height, and then we knock him down, and then the rest, and then we build him back up, And then he has that massive final fight with the villain at the end. Every damn freaking time. It's like clockwork. The only movies that are ever any different to an extent, and I haven't seen Age of Ultron, but from what I gather, it looks about the same. It's the same thing. Here's the heroes, here's the villain, boom, bam, wham. And then the villain's forgotten because they keep killing them off. With a few exceptions. With the exception of Loki, who has been in every Thor movie and at least 2 Avenger movies I know of. Basically, the first Avengers movie and Infinity Gauntlet. Oh, and Thanos. But even Thanos was like... Thanos' has first villain trait was the last Avengers movie. So, not really mattered. But yeah. I'm sorry if this is bothering people. I just really need it. But yeah. So basically, every movie is just this same thing. And they speckle in CGI. It's a freaking eye fuck. It's fuckery for the eyes. It's sex for the eyes. And it's like, I'm sorry, but it's like the way they do it is like you can only do a certain position so many times before both you and the person and your partner get tired of it. And me personally, I kind of got tired of it. You know, I got tired of the missionary position, the doggy style position, or anything else. You know, I'm sorry, you and Marvel, you're just not that. You're just not doing it for me anymore. I'm sorry. Maybe someday. You know, it's not you. It's me. No, it's totally fucking you. But yeah. So now they're doing this Captain Marvel, and I mean, it's like I know what they're doing. I know what they're trying to do. They're under the assumption that, well, we have all these other characters that weren't that popular. Ant-Man wasn't that popular. Now all of a sudden he's had 2 movies. Has he had 2 movies? Yeah, he's had 2 movies. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Neither of which I've seen. He's had... Iron Man's had 3 movies. God damn. Guardians of the Galaxy have had 2. Ah, that's the movie I've got. That's the most recent movie I got. I haven't even seen the second one. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of these movies because I just lost interest, you know? It just feels like a bad relationship at this rate. But yeah. I mean, if you still like how hard they're pounding you, if you're still enjoying the pounding with all this CGI spectacle and the stories, I mean, it's fine, guys. It's fine. It's fine. I'm personally just... just feels like the same. Like, why can't... Basically what I want is... Don't kill your villains. Bring your villains back. Bring, like... I mean, they've done Loki to death at this point. Like, the Russo brothers brought back Red Skull in Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War, whatever. And it's like, so there's him, there's Loki. I'm trying to. I can't even think of another villain. Every villain's gotten killed. I'm so worried that one of the villains I am most hyped about in, because of the Fox thing, I'm really worried about Doom. Dr. Victor Von Doom. I mean, I really like the guy because he's not... He's basically a guy who frickin' is like this... you know what? Victor Von Doom is kind of like Thanos. Because a friend of mine was like, I don't understand why Thanos didn't snap his fingers and suddenly end world hunger all over the world. And my argument was because this is how he's done things for so long. This is how he's done things for so long. And it's worked. Whether you believe it or not, it's worked. Whether you like it or not, it's worked for him. So, yeah. That's why Thanos is like, no, we have to kill 50% of the people. No, I can't. If I snap my finger and make it so everybody has something to eat, these people they're still going to suffer and they're still going to F things up. I need to kill 50% of the population. And like I said, it's worked on other planets. He's even said it in the movie. He's like, look, this has worked. If you could go see these planets now that I did this, you'll see how prosperous. Children aren't going home hungry. All this stuff. Now I'm going to sound like a genocidal maniac now, huh? But yeah, and it's the same thing with Victor Von Doom. These are villains I like because they're not villains. They're, to someone else, they're someone's hero. Maybe not so much Thanos, but Doom, but they haven't gotten right with him. He took over his own country, his own kingdom, his own country. He freaking plays, he's a master politician. He's a master manipulator. He knows how to play the game of politics and crap. His people adore him. They just freaking love the guy. And nobody gets this right. Nobody. He's been a businessman that was from Latveria. I don't even know what he was from Team 4 Stick. But yeah, I am so worried that Feige, because I really think Feige's either his ego has gotten the better of him, which is basically what has happened to Marvel Studios, which Disney's planning on, rumor has it, Disney's planning on shutting down. And I hate to say it, but not much will be lost there. Good way to look at it? No. But, yeah. If this happens, Feige, I think, is going to just stupidly mess things up. I want things to change. This guy literally saved in some people's views, this guy is a savior of Hollywood because of the MCU. In my view right now, this guy is basically going to be the one who who also allowed the Marvel MCU to go stale. Anyway, I'll see you next video. This is Castantino. I'll have another rant for you here later. Have a good night.